Hey everyone, I think I'm live. We're in. Uh, how come mine's not starting up here? Trying to get in the chat room. There we go. All right, so I just found a painting I didn't like. I had mountains up here, just some water. I mean, I don't know why I painted that. But I'm gonna paint over it, and what I used is gesso. Whoa, to cover the all the darks. I didn't think I had to cover the blue because I mean it's gonna probably end up being blue up there anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna do it. I've been doing with the low horizon here, with the big tree here, and with the cool sky. I'm gonna do another one, but I have another idea. Uh, so the gesso I use, I work at Michael's. I'm not trying to plug their products. It works great. It works really good. That was one coat, and look, it covered all the black in one coat of gesso. Although it's only been on there for 5 minutes, I hope it's dry enough. We'll see. I don't have my mic in because I'm charging the iPad because I need it. I'm gonna go play a gig today. So I'm going to mix some blue in my green because I don't want the green to look uh, like the color it looks when out of the tube. I'm going to mix a little blue in it and a little dab of yellow to get a tone here. Some grass. And maybe I'll do a river this time. Let's see. We'll do a big back here with we'll put a river back here coming forward. And I've been putting like either flowers in the grass or like a wheat field. I put a scarecrow in my last painting because it looked like I had like wheat out here. So I put a scarecrow. It came out pretty good. I really liked it. Let's see, we'll have this water just coming through here. There we go. I got about an hour, then I got to get ready to go to Lisa's. So I think an hour is long enough to try and get the painting going. I got some big shows coming up in 2 weeks, so I want to get as many paintings as I can uh, for the art show. You know, I've been painting for a long time here on YouTube, and you know, after when I paint one here that I'm painting over, I thought that was good, and you know, 2 months later, you look at it and you go, it's really not that good. So I'm always updating my paintings, and instead of buying new canvases, I like to paint over them. So and then get a fresh painting on top of it. So for this tree, I had an idea. I kind of make it look like there's a face in there. So what I'm going to do, I want the tree to be pretty big here, so the main trunk is, we're going to have it offset just a little here. How am I going to do this? I think it was on maybe both sides I can do it. A boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you down. I kind of want the tree to be more on the left of this tree. I think that'll work. I like that. Those branches already. I'm going to paint a tree like the last one I did. It's really fun. I think I'm not going to do a yellow sky on this one. I'm going to do a regular blue sky, which I want the tree like on top of the horizon, so it looks like it's behind the horizon. You can kind of see the mountain underneath now. It wasn't bad painting. The mountains were just way too high. If I had lowered these mountains down and had more sky, I think it would have been a good painting, but it wasn't the design day. All right, so I've been doing red trees, but this time I'm going to do a green tree. So I'm going to make some dark green. I'm mixing blue, Windsor blue, and I'm going to get a really dark green for my leaves for the under color. And I'll show you how I'm going to do this. The tree, brush strokes. That looks really cool. I like the high cut on it, so I'm going to leave it high up in here. Like high up so we can see the branches. We'll put one clump right here. All right, there's my tree, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to put some light color in it right now while it's wet. We'll get some highlights going here. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you down. A boom, 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 boom. Hey, yeah. Like that. I'm trying to get brush strokes up there. I guess this brush is a little too big. Uh, there we go. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Alright, I'm going to start my sky now. I'm going to do a blue sky. We're going to paint around the tree. We're going to try and get a little tonalism. I'm going to get a smaller filbert brush here so I can get in between the tree branches. And I'm using Windsor blue. It's a really nice blue, man. I think it's one of the Windsor Winton that I like. It's a really dark blue, but I had to put white in it to lighten it up here. This is really fun, uh, painting around your image like this. It really is cool. If I mess up some of the tree, I come back and make the tree a little bigger. That's all. And I'll darken the branches a little more when I highlight them. So one of the paintings I did like this, I put a cool tree here with a round tree, shadow coming down into the grass through flowers and like had a patch of flowers there, and I made where the shadow was, I made those flowers darker. It came out really. Alright, I can get a bigger brush now. I put a little green in my blue because I want a little bit of green around the tree. Sky, but it's going to look cool. Coming together. A boom, 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 boom. So down here, I think I'm going to have like clouds here at pretty big clouds in place of trees. White clouds down here. I'm digging it. I'm going to try and add a little red to my blue now. Blue and green. Make another tone. I just want a bunch of different tones of blue in my sky here. Looking good. Thanks for the like already. I appreciate it. I found an old painting. I'm painting over it if you just joined in. I do it quite a bit because I'll find a painting from 3 months ago and I don't like it anymore. So I tend to paint over a lot of old paintings. This is a nice effect. Just taking a little white and around the tree. I'm trying to do it while the sky is still wet so I can, blend everything. I got a little more time. I've got a gig I got to be at least at 3. So I'm going to try and get as much of this done as I can. So far, I'm liking it. All right, I'm going to have clouds down here on the horizon. So I'm going to put those in right now. Titanium white. Same thing over here. Wow, that's looking really cool. Thanks for watching. Who's in here today? Anybody? Hi. Ed, you're back. Maydad. Mairdad? Me, HR Dad. How's it going? Thanks. I'm glad you like it so far. I've been working these single tree paintings for about a week now, because I went to Oregon and took some pictures, and one of them I took was just a picture of a tree up on a hill like this. I had a little like outhouse right here, but I just took the building out. The tree was actually more left of my picture, but I've been moving the tree around on the horizon. This one's not quite centered. But yeah, the effect, putting the white burning it into the color, it looks like it's kind of glowing a little bit. I actually want to lighten up this inside here even a little more. There we go. Maybe a little green in there. Well, anyway, I was trying to make a face in here. This was supposed to be like an tract. the nose here, and then the lips here, like the outline of a nose here. And I'll probably put a branch here so it looks like an eye. My brush was wet. I'll let that dry and I'll put like an eye in there. But like the outline of a nose and a mouth here. What am I gonna do? I'm trying to think what I could do in the sky on this one. So much sky, I gotta put some cool clouds up there. I'll keep this one simple. I'll come back to that. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a nice bright blue river. I probably have some like flutter. This is that Windsor blue right out of the tube. Look at that. It's a nice blue. Now with white in it, then you'll get some cool tones and yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I must I can use this filbert brush to do, I want to put like grass over here, but I don't want to use the fan brush. Okay. Looks like I'm going to do flowers back there. I'm going to try and do the flowers different today. I don't want to stamp it in there, so I'm just going to place the yellow ochre in here first, like this. And then a little burnt umber for shadows. And then some yellow. Hopefully it ends up looking like flowers here. I don't like it. Hmm. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Maybe if I make this grass a little tighter here. There we go. That works for me. running on empty. Running high, running tunnel, running behind. What I can do to make this better, we'll put a small, this kind of tree like right here, like in the back, but really small. But that's a big way back there. If I put a tree here, it'd have to be a big one. Let's try it. Let's see what time I got. I got 30 minutes, so I think I can do it. So we're gonna have two trees. It's gonna about be the same size as that. Gotta do what you can, just keep your love alive. I like it. I think I need some lower branches though. Running on empty. was a good idea, huh? Two. Well, I can't. I'm going to do the other side like the way I used to do it. I was trying to stay away from stamping, but I'm going to have to do it. I want to do some yellow flowers over here. And I'm going to fill this all in with flowers here. I'll show you how I do it. I was trying to do it here by brushing it in, but I'm going to have to stand like this. It's just, you get a little more control with the brush. And it kind of gives it texture. It's going to end up looking like, you know, a bunch of daisies in there once I'm done. It's a quick way to get flowers put in. You got a lot of grass that you want to cover. This is a yellow ochre like this. And then I'll put a little burnt umber on next for shadows. So down here I'll put burnt umber, dark. You could add a little black to it for the shadows down here, or actually where the sun's not hitting. Alright, now I'll add some yellow. Same way, I'm going to stamp it on there. I try and stay small in the back so it looks like these flowers are smaller back here. Like really small touches back here. And as you move forward, you can get bigger down here. It's looking good. Looking like flowers. Bunch of flowers. Very cool. One more color. I add white, yellow, and then make a really light yellow here. Alright, good enough. Feel the flowers over there. Check this out. I'm going to use a fan brush for my water. And I'm going to make it kind of come down here and kind of see if I can make it swirl. I put a little bit of fall right here. All right. I don't know how this is going to work out. I like it. All right, I'll have this after my gig, guys. The gig is at 4 to 5, and I'll be home at 30, and I'll finish this. I'm going to put a bunch of clouds in the sky. I'm going to add one more tree back there. So we got like maybe 3 trees. Like one way up in the distance there, just kind of small. So it looks like that's a hill going down on the other side. The tree is a little bigger. I think this tree needs to expand more in the sky. Yeah. It needs to fill the sky up a little more. It's a little too small. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Thanks for watching, everyone. I got a shower, get ready now for the show. Cheers, everyone.